All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. We got Jeremy with us from Let's Start a Pop Collection. Hey, Charlie, how are you? I hope everyone is going to have a good night, a good day. I'm checking something real quick, just making sure it's working. Everybody can hear us. Yep. All right. So it's a Tuesday. Thank God it's not another Monday. That's all I got to say.
I hear that.
Took the day off to get a tire fixed and ended up taking them all day to fix the tire. So,
oh, gosh.
Yeah. I called them last Thursday and said, I need a tire. And I told them what tire. And I buy them from them every time, so they know what I need.
Right.
Okay, we'll order it. Drop the truck off in the morning, Friday morning. Okay. They called me back 20 minutes later and they said, well, the tire's in Iowa, so can you drop it off Monday? Sure. Drop it off at 8 o'clock. I'm like, I'll just wait. It won't take that long. 9 o'clock, she says, we got a problem. So my tire's not here, is it? No, we didn't order it till Friday morning.
Oh, gosh.
It'll be here at 3:30. I said, well, it better be here at 3:30 or we got issues.
Jeez.
Luckily, it was. The whole inside of the tire was shredded, gone.
Hey, Nadia.
Hey, Nadia. Anthony, Mitchie.
What's up, Mitchie?
Good evening. Everyone had a good day, like I said. We're waiting on a few others. Let's see. You know Rob. He'll be 10 minutes late, so that's fine. There's Danny. If he's ready, I'll bring him on. Below Average Gaming Dad. Good evening, Danny. How are you?
All right. How are you?
What's up, Danny?
I think I'm gonna have to start wearing a hat again. And this webcam makes me look like I'm going bald.
I wear a hat. Good evening, Randy. How are you?
I just try not to look down. So, what's up, Randy?
Randy dropped a video today. He opened Hoosier's box. I didn't see what he got out. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched any videos today. So
I have not seen videos today. Not yet.
I was getting other stuff ready. So
Yeah, you had a pretty good box.
Yeah. Good. I really liked your box for sure.
Thank
the
you.
Pops I got out of that. Excellent. Shipping was excellent. Packing was excellent.
Good.
There was no candy, but whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured with this heat, candy might not be a good idea.
Well, the funny thing about that is Hoosier said something about candy kisses in his, so I opened his box just to get that out of there. I'm like, that's not going to be good because I don't know when I'm going to get to that box. So I kind of knew what was in his box just by looking, just to get the candy out, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to spoil it. So, and they were soft.
Yeah, I imagine anything, Tootsie Roll, Laffy Taffy, any of that stuff would be right now.
Yeah.
If it wasn't chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's why I don't like sending candy in boxes like that. Be my luck, it'll bounce around a post office for 2 days or back of a truck for 3 days and melt and ruin everything.
Yeah, or even Pop Rocks would probably just fuse together and you'd get one.
Yeah.
Lose a tooth, as soon as you try to eat it.
It's funny. I didn't really think about it. I got Landmark Collectibles. Mark is mailing me. He just sent me a tracking number, but he's mailing me a snack box from Canada. And I wonder a little bit what's going on in there.
I was sitting here yesterday. I filmed a couple videos, and I had a box sitting over here on my workbench, and it's a munch box. It's like snacks, and I'm looking at it going, I wonder if there's chocolate in there. Probably take that in the house. So I took it in the house. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it going to expire out here? Or?
Box starts oozing. It's like, ew.
Oh, yummy.
All right. Well, if Rob's ready, we'll bring him in. All right.
Let's do it.
All right, Rob. Good evening.
Right on time, being late as usual. All good.
Time.
I said 10 minutes. You're only 6, so
6. I'm getting there.
yeah.
I came in here, I sat down, and the laptop wasn't here, so I figured I needed to find that. Probably important.
That would help. Yeah, that would help.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. How's your day, man?
It's hot in Indiana. It's humid. Let me say it's humid.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania didn't have humidity, so I'm not used to humidity. It's humid, but good otherwise. No complaints.
I know it's humid down here in Missouri. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. It feels like it could rain any minute right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the humidity.
Yeah. You get used to it after a while. So.
I disagree with that. I've been here a year and I'm not.
I've been here most of my life and I disagree with that.
Oh, God. Horrible. Oh,
Anthony says it's been 115 in Arizona.
Woo!
That's nuts.
And
But as they put it, that's a dry heat.
yeah, I don't care about dry heat.
Yeah.
That just means you get crispy instead of sweating.
look, I've been to Arizona. I've been to Las Vegas. Dry heat and humidity is totally two different things. I would take dry heat any day of the week. Any day of the week. I hate when I'm just sitting there and I realize the collar of my shirt is wet. There's sweat on my forehead. If I'm working out or doing something, that's cool. But if I'm literally just sitting there trying to read a book or watch TV and I'm sweating, no. Or getting out of a shower and being more wet from the sweat than the actual shower, no thank you. Pass.
That's the worst. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm gonna put clean clothes on, I'm ready to go, and the next thing you know, you're like, did I even dry off?
Yeah.
Time for another shower. I know, it's bad.
Yeah, Anthony said dry whatever, you know. So.
Yeah, he's got Blaze in his name there, so let's not talk about heat.
Exactly. And then you got Nadia. She's from Canada. It's probably still snowing up there. Who knows? You know. So, and where's Randy from? Mystery Madness. Where are you from?
Kentucky, right?
Kentucky, I think.
Yeah.
I believe he's down in Kentucky.
Kentucky, Tennessee area have a lot of channels, I've noticed.
Yeah, he's not too far from Adam, is he?
He's not. He's very. I think they determined like a half hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Roscoe Pops is real close, I think. There's quite a few of them there's like a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony said he'd take some snow right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know about all that.
In fairness, is there much else to do in the Kentucky, Tennessee area other than collect pops?
You can make moonshine, I guess.
But
Just the good old boys.
you can't drink it if you're in a dry county.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can make all I want, but I just can't drink it.
I got the second worst sunburn of my life when I was vacationing in Tennessee when I was like 16. So I don't think I'll ever go back to the state just because of that memory.
Yeah.
The only time I've been to Kentucky, we were at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. We were there for 2 weeks. So
I used to take day trips down from Indianapolis down to like Cincinnati or that area, or go over to Six Flags and wherever that is. But I mean, there's some parts of Kentucky that are really nice, but just a big city like any other state in any other part of the country, you know.
Yeah.
I've been to some parts of western or eastern Kentucky out in the middle of nowhere though that is a little different.
yeah, it's kind of like West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's really good, and then it just like,
Yep.
Don't know what happened to it.
And then the hills have eyes.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
I was going to say some of the worst horror movies I've ever seen happened in like West Virginia, and it's just like, no, thank you.
That Deliverance, isn't that where?
I believe Deliverance was there. Yeah. Wrong Turn. If you've ever seen the Wrong Turn movies, there's like 6 or 7 of them. Yeah. No, thank you.
Good evening, James.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
James.
So the first time I ever saw a real life bear cat was at a roadside zoo in West Virginia.
Bearcat.
What's a bear cat?
It's a Asian animal that sleeps a lot. It's kind of hard to describe. Think of like a really big black, like badger-looking creature.
Yeah. Is that like the long things that walk on four legs? It's kind of like they look like a baby cub bear, but they're long, elongated. Is that what?
They're long, a little more feline, but yeah, long.
I'm just gonna Google it.
Yeah, I went to school at Northwest Missouri, up north of where Jeremy is, and we were the Bearcats, and so like I've never seen a real one until I drove through West Virginia and saw one.
Well, Maryville.
So they don't walk on their hind legs, so they're not 6 foot tall, really? What?
No.
That's a whole different creature.
That thing looks like it came like right from like Satan's backyard. Look at that thing. Holy Jesus.
We gonna show us or not?
Oh yeah,
Still waiting to see it.
Oh,
he's cute. Yeah, he's cute. All right.
Yeah,
I have X's cuter than that. Come on.
That's a big ass raccoon.
That's what it looks like. Yeah,
Oh,
big
man.
raccoon.
And maybe it's just a picture, but the tail looks like a big fist. Yeah,
Bang.
no, thank you.
Yeah. When
I
he
had to
gets
deal-
mad, it balls up.
No comment.
No comment.
Not after 10. So you went to the comic store today, Rob. Did you get anything
Yeah, well,
that you can tell us about?
Yeah, of course. I got some. I did pick up some comics for today. I guess Keanu Reeves, I think it is, has his hands in comics too. Like, very versatile guy. Like, I know he's had music. I know he's got like the big part in that video game that's I guess popular in the pop line now too. But now there's a comic book. I don't know if it's old or new. To me it was new because I'd never seen it before. Very cool, called Berserker, and they had 2 issues, so I picked those up. But then as I was going up to the register, I saw they had 2 Iron Man sodas on the counter, and they were kind of like in the back, and I was like, are those held for anybody? And he's like, no, but they can't go out until tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think they were street dated because everybody already has them. So unless it's something in his contract, I don't know. So I said, well, can you hold one for me? Like, can I pay for it and then just pick it up tomorrow? So he put my name on it, and when he took it, he's like, well, I'll hold one for you, not both. And I was like, what time you open? Because I'll be here at opening, and I'll just grab both of them then. I don't care. And then he moved it, and then there was another Captain Cold behind it, and I was like, oh, can you put the Captain Cold on hold too? And he's like, I guess. And I'm like, hey, I'm here all the time buying stuff, and B, who cares if I buy it or somebody else buys it?
It's
You're
all
making
money.
the money.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna buy it. I mean,
I'll walk out here right now. Well, here's the thing. There's an Egon. Everybody needs an Egon soda. There's been one sitting in his display case now for 2 weeks. Nobody bought it. Still sealed. I have the Chase in the Commons, so I don't need it. So hopefully I'll get the 2
What's a
Iron Man.
chase?
Huh?
What's a chase? What's that?
What is that?
I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I think I've heard a rumor of one before. Never seen one though.
Yeah, they're so elusive. Yeah.
So I want to talk about deceptive advertising for about 30 seconds, and then we can move on. So I told you guys I'm a big fan of like Seinfeld. I've been watching it again. I've been buying the pieces, right? So I got one of the from the Funko site. I got the Kramer one when they had the Kramer releases because I figured I'm gonna make it a Kramer order. So in all of the ads, like here's the little. This is the regular, and then there's a chase of him. Here's the kitchen set. So in all the ads, they show them all like sitting out there. Let me tell you something. It is impossible to get this guy to stand up. First of all, this is his foot. It's a little round piece, and I don't know if you could tell, but it is not straight at all. And his head is huge. So like there's not even like a hole somewhere to like a little people thing to put him in the middle. So I got to get something to like stand him up. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a bunch of like dead Seinfeld characters laying in the set because I fully planned to keep the whole thing connected and displayed. But I was so mad that he wouldn't stand up. Maybe it's just his hair that's knocking him over. But all their advertising makes it look like you could put them anywhere in the apartment, which would make sense. Nope. Nope.
Now, do those like snap together or no?
Yeah, there's I don't know if you can see on the. They're kind of like the Legos. They have the little pieces here, and then here. So when you snap them all together, it basically will go this way. It'll basically create his entire set. So there's the kitchen, the living room, the back room, his little alcove that he's got there. So I mean, I think it's a cool new thing that they do. I appreciate the fact that they only charge $8 because I mean, here's the box. So it's a fairly big box compared to like a pop box, right? Like, so this $14 in some stores, this $8. Unless you go to FYE and they're charging $14.99 for the same piece. So they'll go to FYE for those anyway. But yeah, Target had them for $7.99. And they were doing the buy two get one on the Funko Pops, and the Target I went to, they did because I got 2 of those, and the exclusive George where he's purple, and they did the 2 for 1 sale. So, but FYE is the only place I've seen overcharging.
Good, you know.
Okay, rant over.
That's all right. Good evening, Adam Smith, Magnus Forworks, and I Do Not Exist. Good evening.
That might be your shortest rant ever.
I'm controlling myself.
What are you saving up for? Something else?
I gotta save them for my little Instagram lives that I do now.
Hello, Instagram.
Instagram live. I need a different intro. You know, it's such a pain to post a picture on Instagram. I'm sorry. I hate the whole process of posting one picture, much less 2 or 3, because it never crops it right. And I got to shrink the thing like it's a shrinky dink, and I got to figure it out. And then they want me to put 1,500 different colored filters on there. Like, I hate it. So I like doing the lives better. It's so much easier. Now I'm done ranting.
That's
Sure.
2. We know you got one more. Let's go. One more.
We got time.
One day Charles is just going to mute me, and I'm not going to know it. And it's just going to be... It's going to be 20 minutes of that. And that'll be more entertaining than anything else I can say.
I have 500 viewers of Rob just going like this. Oh, the funny thing about that. Oh, that. So I'm gonna make a video where I just stare at the camera, right? Sunday, where Christy's nephew, he was in the last video with me, or cousin, I guess. I don't really know. He was here, and we're watching some videos, and there's a video where a dude sits on the floor for 4 hours, and thousands of people just watch him. He just stares at the camera, just stares there. Sits there, and people watch him for like hours on end. I'm like, really? I'm in the wrong market, apparently.
I mean, I've watched people sleep for like 4 or 5 hours. I haven't been caught yet, but.
Okay. So, are they looking for you?
Through their window. No comment.
Good evening, Chef.
I saw a comedian once, and he came out, and he's like, so I just want to let you guys know I have the greatest new girlfriend. She doesn't know yet, but I see her all the time. She never sees me, but that always stuck.
For those I'm here, I don't get it. It's like you're not there.
Oh, man. You can't tell, but it's really humid in here. Oh gosh. I asked Paige, I'm like, can you turn down the air so it gets colder in here? And she said, I will. And I feel like she did that thing where she says she will, but she's not actually going to. And then 2 hours later, I'll be like, maybe it's the same temperature. And she's like, oh, I forgot. And I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the air down. Yeah. No, oh, I don't have air, so never mind.
Oh,
There's a lag on my phone. And I look down and all I see me is this. Do I talk that much with my hands?
Mitchie said, "How do you think Jeremy and I started dating? He's always looking through my window."
she didn't know for the longest time.
Hey, you know, you were there for her safety.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Walking out over her. Yes.
No, you stopped sleep. You stopped breathing 14 times. Oh, I wasn't supposed to know that. Never mind.
That's like that police stalker song. I'll be watching you. Every breath you take, every step you take.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So if this video gets flagged, we're all going to jail.
Prove it.
Yeah. All you see is me. No. No, we had that conversation about Alice today in our other chat, and I said she's kind of like my ex-wife, you know. She's I don't remember what I said now. But,
Beautiful.
oh, yeah, she's beautiful. Lots of men going after her.
Always late and always make me waiting.
Oh yeah, always had me waiting. Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, sounds a lot like me." Except number 2.
Oh, this is great seeing, one of you talking to Rob going like this, like looking at the box bubble. What?
Look, I can't tell you how many times I sit here pretending I'm on the Brady Bunch opening when we do these lives. I'm sure it's just me. Didn't. Here's a story of a man named Charlie.
Hey, how you doing, Rob? I'm gonna hand you something.
I just want to know why I'm always on the bottom. Can't we switch it up?
Thought there was a story there.
Yes. All right. Did anybody get anything that dropped the last 2 days from Funko?
Stuff
What
dropped.
was it? Yeah, it was some soda today.
Oh yeah.
Shen-Chi?
Yeah. Is it 10 swords or something?
They dropped the Mummy Pops a couple of days ago, too.
Yeah. I think those dropped yesterday and a couple today.
They dropped 3 or 4 of them. They didn't actually drop the Mummy. Which is the one I would want the most, honestly, because
they don't want people to get it with the free Freddy, so you got to hold it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw somebody grab 6 of the sodas, grab the case of the sodas to get the Freddy. So they get a common, they get a chase, they get the Freddy, and then they can resell the other 4.
Yep.
What's up, Charlie?
Randy said that's what happens when you're late. You're on the bottom. Hey, Charlie, how are you?
Charlie, what are you doing, brother? How you doing? Hope your day's not crazy busy. I'm sure it is.
Your pictures are looking great. Can't wait to see more for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What's he sending you?
Wait, where is he?
That's from the other chat.
There was just someone looking in my window.
Why do you think I was 10 minutes late? No, I grabbed 2 of the Shen-Chis, and I was going to add more to the cart to get that Freddy Funko, but I realized, it's probably going to sell out by the time I figure out what else I want, because there's like you said, Jeremy, you said it, there's really not much on there right now to load into the cart that, there's some restock stuff. Yeah, sure, I can grab it, but I could probably get it for $8 at like Target or Walmart. So it's like getting the $65 is like, unless you buy 6 of the same soda, but I didn't want 6 Shen-Chis.
Yeah, here's the thing with that. If one of 2 things happen, they either mass produce that Freddy, and there's a million of them, or they dropped it at a time where 2 days later nobody bought anything and they didn't sell out of the limited run Freddy. So my guess is nobody bought it because they didn't want to pay $65 for it. or buy $65 worth of. I'm sorry, but nothing good junk. I mean, there was nothing.
It was almost like they dropped it. Okay, you're gonna get something free if you spend this much, so spend this much and try to clean the warehouse out of stuff that's been sitting for a while. If that's the case, just drop your prices on your website.
Do a sale
to get rid of stuff that's been sitting there a while. Other sites do it all the time. Look at Hot Topic and Box Lunch.
Or list the Freddy for $65.
And people would buy it.
Yeah. If it was a limited piece count, they would.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I feel like they're also pushing it because if you buy $50 worth of stuff, you are getting like free shipping, right? But then for another $15, now you get the Freddy. So you can't just add an $11 pop. You've got to try to find a $15 pop or 3 of the balls or $11 pop and a ball or 2 more pops. So like mathematically, they push it where you have to buy more than you really want just to get it. Just make it $15 or free if you spend $65.
Yeah.
I would have paid $15 for it. There's nothing that I want $65 worth of right now on there. Now, if they would have did it last week when I bought 3 of the Kramers, the 2 Kramer sets, I would have thrown 2 more pieces in there and grabbed it because I bought $60 worth of stuff that day.
If they listed it at $15, it would have sold out within minutes. I mean, it would have been gone. It's a Freddy, so they haven't released a lot of Freddys. I think I've got half of mine to think that that's going to be like a, $20 Freddy down the road, long term, depending on how many they made. But I also, there's that other part of me that's like, I'm going to be kicking myself. Like that's going to be $400 next, 6 months from now, and who cares? I wouldn't go anywhere anyway. But
I said it this way: if they throw up that low stock banner, then I'll buy. Then I'll jump on it. But there's so much stuff that's supposed to be coming out. If they ever drop these Alice's.
Yeah.
Now they can wait till the Freddy sell out before they drop the Alice's.
Well, that's right. Yeah, and that's what I said. They'll throw the low stock banner up. I'll go in. I'll buy some pops, whatever.
Yeah. And James, I would have agreed with you until I got on the site and started looking. I was like, I'm gonna have to buy 25 pack of Packas or something because there was just, I couldn't find anything.
I mean, look, and to James' point, yeah, could I find 6? Of course I could find 6. But there's a lot of pops on there. They're mostly just common pops. And I can go to Walmart and Target right now and get the same pop for $8.88. They got in their new section for $11 a piece those, is it Bakugan? Bakugan? The card game?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Paige was at Target tonight, and people have posted pictures tonight, and they've got all those things sitting on the shelf for $7.99. So $8 versus $11. I'm not going to spend the extra $5, $4 a pop just to get a free pop because I'm just let me buy the pop. So yeah, could I find 6 things? Yeah, absolutely. But am I going to overpay for those 6 things? Sure. Because I almost made that mistake when the Seinfeld pops dropped. I put the 3 Kramers in, and then I almost added a bunch of the other ones for $11 a piece, and then realized, wait a second, they're commons. They're going to be everywhere.
The only Seinfeld ours had was that the Pez one, whatever it was.
Jerry
I showed you. Yeah.
I probably just should have bought 6 pops and done them as giveaways, but for channel giveaways or something, I could have done it that way. But I don't know. I just couldn't. I just can't bring myself to. I don't like to give away stuff that I don't like. That's my problem too. It's like I hate this pop. Here, one of you guys take it, even though it makes sense because other people like other things. But
well, if there's that many out there, someone said it the other day. There'll be a bunch of them popping up in mystery boxes in about 3 months.
Guaranteed.
Because it's a Freddy. Oh my god! I pulled a Freddy from a mystery box.
Yep.
Which I get it. I'm excited. I just bought Freddy as superhero the other day for like I think $20 or $25 because I don't have a lot of Freddys. I actually like that Freddy. It's not a high value Freddy, but it's still a Freddy.
Desi Pop, do you guys think they'll drop all the Blacklight at once? Initially thought they would, but maybe they'll spread out the drops. Seems like a lot. Yeah, because there's 4 sodas and there's 4 pops, I think. I don't think they'll drop them all at the same time.
I wouldn't think they would, but then they dropped 3 exclusive Kramers at the same time. So now I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
I think if they drop all 8 at the same time, they'll crash their own system. In all honesty. because so many people are waiting for those. So if you space it out over a week, 2 pops today, 2 sodas tomorrow,
But
just throw them around. People are more, and they're going to make more money because people aren't going to spend 50. They're going to get the free shit. They're going to get 2 pops, get out, and pay for shipping in fear of missing it.
Yeah. That's actually how it's been working, at least in my mind. They did the Hot Rocks. I didn't know if they were going to be a popular one or not. I love the thing, so I wanted it. I threw 2 in, and I checked out. I didn't even stop to look for anything else. And then it sat there for 3 or 4 days. And I'm like, damn, because I almost never not buy $50 worth of stuff for the free shipping.
Sure.
Because it comes out to like $32 otherwise. So I might as well just throw another pop or 2 in there and grab the free shipping instead of paying like $8 for shipping. It's almost a whole pop.
So do we know that the Alice in Wonderland is all exclusive to Funko? I mean, they are?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a chart going around that had them all listed as exclusives.
Okay, because if one was a Barnes and Noble and one was an Amazon exclusive, one was a Funko Shop exclusive, then I could see them dropping them all on the same day. I mean, hell, look at Seinfeld. They dropped everything on the same day. So I don't know. I mean, I could see them doing it, but at the same time, I think they probably maximize it by not. I mean, there's no incentive for them to do free shipping, so they don't want you spending $50 or more.
No, exactly.
Excuse me.
That's the way I look at it too. I don't know. If I was them, I wouldn't drop them all on the same day.
The problem is they'll probably drop one year from now. It'll probably be like one now, one 6 months from now, one at the end of the year. And so when they do it like that, you're almost guaranteed to miss 1 or 2 and not be able to complete the line.
You'll have 3 of the 4, and then you'll have to pay god awful for the 4th one, or just go without it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the blacklight stuff. I didn't get the blacklight when it first started. I didn't like it. Now I'm like, I wish I would have.
There's a lot more blacklight pops coming out, though. I think like we talked about a week or 2 ago, they're going to end up making them not special by putting so many out there. They're special because there's only a few Marvel, a few DC. There's going to be a couple of Alice in Wonderland that hit your Disney collectors, but then it's going to get out of hand.
I think that the original ones, the original Spider-Man, whatever they were, I can't even remember, Captain America, Iron Man, those guys, I think those will probably drive up in value if they don't restock them. Because it is Target, right? They're all Target exclusives. So Target could just restock them, drop another 10 million. So in that case, it'll drive the value down. But as the OG ones, if they vault those things, they could be worth a ton. I gave all mine away, unfortunately, but oh well.
They're doing a 10-inch blacklight pop soon, too.
Yeah.
Which
I don't remember what it was, though.
I can tell you.
It was a quick on Instagram. I saw it, and I don't even remember where I saw it now. So,
pretty soon we're all going to have a separate room with all of our blacklight.
10-inch blacklight Hulk.
It is the Hulk. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
You say that, but as soon as you see it, you want it.
I have no 10-inch pops. I'm trying to keep it that way because I have no room for them at all whatsoever.
I wasn't going to buy them. I got one. I got the Kool-Aid Man for my birthday last year from Paige. I got the Thing at Target because it was on like clearance for like $10 or $15. I got Count Chocula, Biggie, and Huckleberry Hound because they were 50% off on the Funko site. So 3 of them and like a pack of ball was free shipping. So that was a pretty decent deal. Beastman I got on clearance at GameStop for like $17, which, that was that exclusive one. And then I have the Green Goblin. Yeah, the Green Goblin was a damaged box at Target, so I got that for like $14. And then I have an Ezra Pop that I got for like $11 at like one of these CD, DVD, Funko Pop resale stores. that they had marked for like $40 because I guess it used to be a $40 10-inch pop, and it just crashed. And they had it marked for 40. And I said to the guy, I'm like, do you sell around PPG or like how do you price? And he's like, yeah, we try to follow PPG. I'm like, well, then that dude's like 3 times overpriced. And he pulled it up and he's like, all right, I'll give it to you for $11 then. And I was like, cool, yeah, I'll take it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have 10 inches either. Pops.
Yeah, okay. I just picked up 2 more Optimus tonight.
I saw it in your cart.
Well, one's going to Martin, so, or Brett. So.
Joe.
Joe, Jim, James,
Hey,
whatever. Yes, hello, Christina. So.
Hey, Christina. I'm like you, Danny. I don't want 10-inch pops, but then I got 1, and then I got 2, and then I think the first one I got was Count Chocula, and I was like, "Oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen." And my favorite 10-inch pop of all time, I don't even own. Actually, no, it's not true. I don't own these, but my top 2 are Frankenberry, but the other one's the Kool-Aid Man. That Kool-Aid Man 10-inch is awesome.
It's like a legitimate picture that you could put on your table. It is so cool.
That's so cool.
I'm excited because I have the 10-inch Kool-Aid Man. I have the 4-inch pop Kool-Aid Man. I have the Kool-Aid Man Mini, and I have the Kool-Aid Man game, Funko Universe game with the little guy in there. So I've got it in like all the different sizes, and I'm so stoked about it.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I came really close to getting the 10-inch Zombie Wolverine. They had them at my Walmart, but the boxes were just trashed. So I did. That's the closest I've come to getting the 10-inch pop, but just.
I'll be honest, I have all my 10 inches out of box because they look better out of the box. Unlike the 4-inch pops that I like in the box, the 10-inch ones, they look so much better out of the box. Yeah. Because they're big, so you can see them.
Yeah, I don't worry about box condition on the 10-inch because they're not staying in there anyway.
Yeah.
Other than I do have a 10-inch Boba Fett that all of a sudden is like, if I had a hard stack for a 10-inch, I'd put him in that. But meanwhile, he's just being crushed in a box somewhere.
The 10-inch boxes are so flimsy too because it's so much window that like the weight of it kind of crushed it. I don't know about your Walmarts, but my Walmarts are just stocked with 10-inch pops, like the LeBron James and He-Man and all those. They're not going anywhere. At some point, they've got to put them on clearance like they did the Optimus. And I'm surprised they did the Optimus already because that, to me, was a newer one. And they have ones that are sitting there much longer than Optimus Prime.
We've got Optimus Prime, He-Man, Zombie, Black Panther. They probably have 15 of those things. I'm like, they're not selling clearance them. Come on. I'll get them.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'll take them. And then they have Captain America, the mech one today.
Yeah. Which nobody's buying the 10-inch mech pops. Nobody likes the 4-inch pops.
It doesn't look right. It looks like RoboCop spray painted red, white, and blue.
The soda line of that will be out soon, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll probably have to get one.
Well,
I'll tell you what, I bought those 2 Shang-Chi sodas today, and I'm not a fan of the line yet. My problem with that, does anybody else think it's weird that they've released so many Shang-Chi pops and the movie isn't even out yet?
Yeah.
Like, the one store by me has, I think, one of them already on clearance, but it's like, how do you know if you want those pops if you haven't even seen the movie? Like, that to me is like, I don't know. That to me is terrible marketing because they're all sitting there on shelves, and some of them are cool looking pops, but I have no idea who it is, what it is, if it's going to be worth getting, if the movie's going to be good or not. As we move into this new phase of Marvel, the first phase did a bang up job. Everybody loved it. It was fantastic. Nobody knows about the new phase yet. Now you've got to go back to the well. You've got to hit lightning twice. Can you do it?
Good evening, Ryan. Thank you for joining us. Yes. So,
I'd like to do a giveaway if you guys are good with that.
Okay.
Good with that? If I link, I'll have to send it to you in the private chat because I can't comment on here. Unless I can on here. Yeah, I can. No, I can't. I'm going to send it to you in the private chat.
Okay.
And have you paste it in there.
Okay.
I don't know if she's still in here or not, but Nadia started a channel. So I want to show some love to Nadia, and we're going to do I've got a ton, not a ton, but I've got a bunch of sodas that I'll let you pick. Whoever wins can go pick. So just hashtag soda, I guess. And you can pick which one you want. I even got a luchador in honor of Charles. But that's the run. That's what I got. They're all commons, but I'm sending you a free soda. So I think they're all commons. Some of them aren't open in the bag yet.
Okay, yeah, it's working. I wanted to make sure it was sending people over there. Okay, it's working.
Cool. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I watched. I think one of her first videos. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I was pretty excited to hear she had a channel now. So she's always been in all of our lives and a big supporter, and it's been awesome. So I was excited to see she started a channel. So
Yes, for sure.
That's great.
Yeah, you'd be happy to know you mentioned lucha. I made 10 mystery boxes with soda, and there's not a single lucha in it.
I'm not buying one in.
Did anybody else order? I know you did, Charles. Anybody else get the that I want this stuff box with the 5 sodas for $58 shipped or something like that? That's a good box. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know what's in it, but 5 sodas for $10 each, basically.
I think it said mine's here tomorrow, which is awfully quick, but I don't know. So
Sold out before I got a chance. I went in there that night to grab one, and it was already sold out.
Yeah,
they sell out quick. So Nick messaged me today, and he's like, "Hey, what sodas do you have, and which ones are you missing?" I said, "You send me a checklist, I'll let you know."
Yeah,
I've been looking for something like that shows everything that's been made, so I can go through and check them off. But I haven't found one that I like yet. So
it's not one that's not just a 8-mile list.
Oh yeah, there's one that's like 72 pages long or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know I'm not even close, so it's all right.
Yeah, I'm not either. And I always said I'm only going to buy 1 soda of each one. Unless I get the chase, then I'll buy a second one. And here I am with all these extras. So I'm a sucker.
Said the same thing when I started. And now, although if I buy one and I pull the chase on the first one, I usually will try to find an open common somewhere cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I usually buy them off a Charles claim sale, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll have some up for sale Saturday night, some commons.
When you said you did 10 mystery boxes, was that the mystery of the box with the pop fez and the... No, you're doing a different one?
Just a soda. It's an open soda. There's 10 boxes, and there's 2 chases. So I guess I can let everybody know. Saturday at 7:30 p.m. I'll be on Whatnot with my first auction.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Congratulations, dude.
There's 35 items over there right now listed. There's the 10 mist soda boxes, and there's 5 of these sealed soda, Pez, and Pocket Pop boxes over there too. With a bunch of pops also. So.
Fantastic. Welcome to the dark side.
Exactly. Yes. So this will be my last evening with you guys because
All right.
I'm moving up now.
Moving on up.
No, I told Rob this yesterday, and I said, if it gets to the point where I act that way, put me in my place, please. I'm not that person. So, but yeah. So I was pretty excited to get that email for sure.
That's
They
what
told him he's not allowed to say whatnot more than 3 times any one video he does.
Well, it's in the contract now that I have to say whatnot, and I have to use whatnot to price everything.
I need to ask a serious question because I've seen it done a million times now, and I never stop to ask because I haven't figured it out, and I give up. You can scan pops on Pop Price Guide?
Yes.
Yes, there's a HobbyDB app.
HobbyDB.
Yes.
Oh, it's the best thing in the world, dude.
It's great.
I didn't know there was an app.
Pulls up all the variants on it.
Yeah, the different stickers, everything. For the most part.
I've been going to the website this whole time. I didn't know there was an app.
Well, I had downloaded the app and I ended up deleting it because at the time I was trying to use it and it never pulled anything up. So their database hadn't been fully integrated yet. And so it was so frustrating I just finally deleted it off. But now it's good to hear that it's up and running well. Nancy, thank you. Appreciate it. Much love to you. Glad to do it.
Thank you, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
You know,
Nadia, of course.
The little things that you get in these collector core boxes and Deadpool boxes and stuff, you can scan the stickers and the pins and all that, and it pulls up a lot of that too on it.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, I just searched HobbyDB.
Yep.
It's in the App Store.
Yep.
I originally got it. I think they were still beta testing it basically, because it didn't work worth crap when I first got it.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, good Lord. And then it progressed and progressed. I think I was like, Jeremy, I think I even deleted it and just went back to Funko. But Funko, the problem is if you scan it and it's got 10 stickers on it, it doesn't show the stickers. It's just the pop.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they show the highest price pop, that option. But where DB is, I mean, it shows every sticker in the world. So.
And it's a HobbyDB Vision is what it's labeled on my phone. But yeah, and then of course, you know, it'll update the prices for you as they change, and you know, you just pull it up your list. It'll give you, you know, how many pops you got, what your top 10 are. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. I got mine downloading now.
It's the easiest way, and it's usually quick. Some stuff still comes up. It doesn't scan it. It just says the UPC doesn't exist. But it's very, very far and few between.
Yeah. That's what I was getting frustrated because I would scan it and it would say it doesn't exist, and then I'd go into the app and type it in and it showed up. So it's like, and they were so far apart. But again, that was like right after they announced that it existed, and they were a long way away from getting everything integrated. So
it's very, very handy. I like using the whatnot. But there again, it doesn't always differentiate between the different subvariants or variants, stuff like that.
If I'm using my phone for that, it'll show that there's multiple variants, but it cuts off before it tells you what that variant is, and I just got to pick and choose and guess until I find it. So I get away from that too.
Yeah, you got to pull one of the pops up and scroll through the pictures and see if you can find out what it is. And
find your sticker. Yeah,
because I used to use that whatnot a lot, but I use that HobbyDB now just about for everything.
Oh yeah,
unless it's something that's new and not on there yet.
Yeah. You can have your whole collection on there also, and it'll change price every day and everything.
Yep. So if something new comes out, they don't have it yet, scan it. It'll show up later.
I have so much of my collection in the Funko app already. I can't restart. I would love to, but I can't.
I did last week.
I know you did. That's amazing.
The only thing I don't like about it is removing a pop from your collection on it's kind of a pain. That's a little time consuming, 4 or 5 clicks to get that done, but adding it's easy.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I went and redid all mine a couple weeks ago, they adding it became a major issue because I would pull it up and I'd click on it, and then it would show added to your collection, but it would jump up one or jump down one, and it would add the chase or it would add the metallic, and I was trying to add the common, and then you'd have to go in and delete that one out, or I'd click on it twice because it didn't save the first time and then register 2. So there was a lot of that was pretty frustrating, but I love having it updated now. That's been, although I've opened boxes since and haven't put them in yet.
I try to, as soon as I get done taping, if I'm going to keep it for sure, I scan it and then I throw it someplace up here.
Yeah.
Running out of room, but and if I'm not going to keep it, I'll put it over on the bench. But if I'm thinking about keeping it, I'm going to scan it right away. That way, because when I moved everything, I found probably 30 pops that weren't in the collection. I'm like,
yeah.
I scan it when I put them on a shelf. This way, if it's on a shelf, it's scanned. If it's not on the shelf, it's not scanned. So I have a stack over here. I have just a mountain behind me that's just not scanned. Some are because they were on a shelf and I took them off when I redid some stuff. But I'm just flabbergasted at how fast it builds up, and how I can clean it up in a week and get them all organized. Be like, okay, good, they're all back into. And then after just a week of just going to the store or boxes or it's a mess again.
Thank you, Ryan. He said it's loving the chat, first time here, and he's jealous of all the setups. So
20 grand, you can buy my whole thing. 20 grand.
This too could be yours.
Getting more off screen.
Yeah, I'm jealous of your all setups too. Do anybody want to come by and then set one up for me? Because bring your own pops, fill it out for me. That'd be great.
If we took all the duplicates, we could probably give you another 100.
I was going to say, I got 100 right here. I can get. Oh wait, there's more.
Exactly.
Whole 10-inch collection too.
Well, I keep going to Walmart and they have pops on clearance, and I keep buying 1 or 2 of the clearance ones, and just putting them on the side. I'm like, who knows? If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It'll be fun to if I'm getting it for $2 and I can sell it for $3, I guess I'm a flipper.
Sorry, Clint. Yeah. No, it's like the 8 pops I bought today. I didn't plan on buying those, but it's the complete set. Well, it's the set plus 1, which is weird. I don't understand that. So,
was there an exclusive?
Huh?
Was there an exclusive?
There's no sticker on it.
Nah, that doesn't mean anything anymore. Walmart makes everything a Walmart exclusive now.
I like that new reality series there. The Frog Prince.
Renovation.
Yeah, I like that too. Yep. Too funny.
I like Ryan's setup too. It's simple, but if you ever watch a video where he's got it you can see a bunch, it's huge, and it's just all kinds of different stuff, which is what I like. I like just variety of stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So. No, I was able to pick up at GameStop. They have the 5 for $40 deal going on. So they're $8 a piece. Well, I went in there and they had the complete Umbrella Academy. They had all 7 of them, and then there's Baby Pogo. So that's 8. So I took them up there. I'm like, okay, that'll be 80. They ring up $6 a piece, and he's like, "That's what they're ringing up for." Well, okay. So, you scan them, and they don't exist yet. So.
I love how they do that. I got the Goonies, the entire Goonies set, and the day it showed up in the mail, I was like, sweet, I got the whole set. I got everybody on the box. And that same day I went to Target, and boom, there's a Target exclusive from that same set, the older brother. And I was like, wait, I thought I had them all. And here we are. Now we're going to +1. It's always a +1 or +12, depending on the
line. Well, it's like WandaVision, there's 6. No, wait, there's 7. No, there's 48. What?
Yeah.
Scotland, wow.
Yeah,
what time is it there?
Oh, nice. Yeah, what time is it?
Wow, yeah, I'll get that when I'm done, if that's okay. Okay. "44 minutes." Okay. Yeah, Scotland. So what time is it in Scotland? Wow. Okay.
Past
We
my
got these temples. Yeah. 3 a.m.
Oh, good lord.
Whew. Much love to you for being here, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He might be getting milk and cookies. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, it's like I don't know if anybody follows. What is his name? He's from Australia. Does a lot of soda stuff. Steve. I can't think of his name.
Down Under Collecting.
Yeah. He's usually on the lives, and the lives are at 9 o'clock here. Or, I don't know what time it is there, but he's on almost all of them. So,
yep,
he's a super dude to talk to too. So, all right, you guys want to get in these boxes? Did you bring yours, Rob?
We're doing boxes.
Oh man. Yeah, see, Rob's is small too.
Hey,
that's not very nice.
Good size box.
Mine's the smallest. Come on, what's happening here?
Well, okay.
So, what do we got here? What are these?
These were what, $35? The $35 loot boxes?
I think so. Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. It could have anything comic related, Funko related, collectibles, food. I think there's something food in mine. Sounds like candy or something, probably.
Food.
My last one had
in April. It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Shipped 5/2.
Yours is 5/2. Mine is 4/12.
Yeah, see, we have the same box then, Rob. Mine's 5/2 also.
I got a different one.
You might have the sooner box, the $30 box.
Could be. Because it went from 25, 30 to 35, yeah. I haven't seen him have any lately.
No, but it says he gets all this other stuff. He collects it, and then he can do a couple of loot box runs. Because I'm pretty sure the prints come out of the band boxes if he gets them. And
yeah.
So how we doing this? Everybody pull one thing at a time, or
might as well.
Ooh,
I got a lot of bubble wrap.
Oh,
Use that.
I got something cool on top, but I don't know what the heck it is. Oh, is it the whole? Okay. Whoever wants to go first.
You want to go first, Jeremy?
Sure. Just one thing at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I got the collector enamel pin, Captain America, from the band Pop Culture.
Nice. All right, Rob.
I think I only have like one or two things in here, honestly, unless it's packed in there. But I'm going to pull out from the bottom of the box first. Oh, yeah. Randy, you still in here? I know you'd appreciate this too. It's a print.
Crypt Keeper, nice.
Crypt Keeper. Because John Cassier, the voice actor of the Crypt Keeper. So that's wicked. Cool. That will be in a frame in a few minutes.
Very nice.
That's incredible.
Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, that's the whole reason I love these loot boxes. All the other stuff be damned. The prints, and I never thought I was a print person, but I keep pulling out the coolest prints out of these boxes, and it makes the whole box worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that is. All right. I have a Poppin Yondu from Marvel.
All right, right. No, nice.
I don't know what Yondu is, but
it's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, real quick, if you only have a couple of things, there must be 50 different items in here for me. So just a heads up.
Oh yeah, I've got quite a few.
Next thing is something I'll be sending to Obi.
Venom pin.
That is a. Is that a? Who is that? I don't know who that is.
That's
Mark.
Venomized Doctor Strange? I don't know.
No.
Venomized.
Galactus?
Moon Knight, maybe with the white hood.
It's from the GameStop boxes from Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
It's one of the Fantastic Four pins, whichever one they had in there.
Yeah, it was. I remember that now.
Yeah, I have like 20 of them.
Ryan says Miles Morales.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, Rob.
So this is a really interesting loot box. So I'm going to pull this next item out, and then there's something in it, so I'll open that on the next round. But the only way to get to it is to pull this out. So here is the box. Not what I was expecting at all, but this is pretty neat. I have a Star Wars like backpack.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
That matches that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the Star Wars. Got the design on the side all the way around. It's a Funko Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah, not at all what I was expecting to pull out of a loot box. So this is pretty neat.
Oh,
And Paige is gonna love it.
there you go. All right. My next one is a Spider-Man puzzle. So I'll be putting this puzzle together later, I guess.
Okay.
It might be a little advanced for you. Might have to have your cousin help you out there.
Probably is. Probably too many pieces.
I got all kinds of pins. I'm collecting pins now. I don't know if you know that. No idea. Are you guys?
Whoa, is that? Oh God,
Angry soft drink.
yeah, I want to say that's like an adults. Is that adults? That's not Adult Swim, is it?
Yeah, I think it's an Adult Swim show, but I
It is.
can't think the name of it.
Chat, help us out. What is that?
Definitely what that is, though.
All right. Roberto?
You want to talk about collecting pins? I have a whole bin of pins. But I love it. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed pins until I started getting into the pins. There's some more from those Fantastic Four boxes. All right, so there is definitely something inside here, and it feels like a pop. So it is a pop.
Does it match?
And it does. Kind of.
Oh, baby.
Nice.
That is the glow-in-the-dark GameStop exclusive, The Mandalorian, number 408.
Love it.
Wow.
That's pretty wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. I got a Transformers keychain.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's rubber. It's pretty cool. I don't know if that came out of. Didn't they have like a lunchbox or something?
That's the G.I. Joe versus Transformers lunchbox.
Did they have these in them?
Yes, because I have that one on my keychain from that lunchbox.
Okay.
That'd be cool if it had the Decepticons on the other side.
I think it's in the other box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which they're on sale today on GameStop for $19 a piece instead of $29. That's their deal of the day, so I might have to order one still because I still need the Duke one.
All right, we've got the Fly. Maybe I think that's the Fly. Yeah,
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Bam Horror. Another pin.
So your last pin is from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Thank you. Yes, I should have known that. I don't know why I should have known that, but I should have known that.
Google's a great thing.
That's all I got, buddy. That's my whole loot box.
Oh, you got?
I got
Holy cow.
the backpack, the print. Well, the backpack itself is probably like, what, 30, 40 bucks?
Yeah, that's the price of the box right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my next one is, I'm guessing it's the G.I. Joe and the Transformer pins from the lunchbox.
Yes.
Mhm.
So there's a set of 4 pins. It's pretty cool.
Cool. My next one has a price tag on the back that says 2 cents. but it is a button for the Virtual Con 4. Actually, wish that showed off better, but that's actually pretty cool. I like it. If I take it out of the bag here. Not really. But just says Virtual Con 4 on it. That's cool.
My next one is what was making noise in the box. It's a box of chewy nerds that I think have congealed together, like we talked about.
Nice. All right. My next thing is, this is really cool. A hat with Bushwood Country Club on it. That is Caddyshack, baby.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So, just so we can, because if we can jump back when we're done.
Yes. Go ahead.
Why am I full screen still? Why are you still showing?
All right, my next one. Oh, sweet. Batman Dorb.
Jelly.
That's cool. Yeah.
I was never a fan of Batman until probably 2 weeks ago. I don't know why, but now everything Batman, I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep that. So.
Charles, you want to jump back over here real quick?
Yep. All right.
So we talked about the box being, these were the $35 shipped loot boxes. So I just scanned the Mandalorian in the new HobbyDB app. And this with this sticker, this is a $33 PPG. So this here is the price of the box alone, not including the print and not including a backpack from Bucko, which even on the low end, if it was on clearance, was probably about $20.
Yeah.
So again, as we've said 1,000,001 times, and why we keep buying these loot boxes, you will far surpass whatever you spend on a loot box from Templar Pops. You will get back much more in value and stuff. So okay, I'm done. I'm good. I'm gonna watch the guys.
I think Nancy's right, because I did just find another pin. I got the Venomized Galactus.
You got the pin box, that's for sure.
Definitely got the pin box. I don't know if there's any more in here or not. But, I mean, I'm not even close to being done yet.
I've still got 3 things.
Oh, I've got 12.
All right. Well, all right. So my next one is Alien Remix T-shirt. The Chosen ones.
Very cool.
And I don't know how he knew it, but he got my size, huge, so that works. How did we find out about these boxes? They are from Templar Pops, Jeremy over there, and he throws them up on his website, on his page, and usually he gives us a heads up also. I mean, but he throws them on Instagram and everything. So.
I'm going 2 at a time now.
Nice.
I've got Perfect Cell, and I've got Venomized Dr. Doom. That's pretty cool, actually. I think I have this one. I don't have this one. I am a Pez collector, so I'll probably keep it, even though I don't collect anime. So, I see the coolest thing I've ever seen in here, Rob. You're going to totally love it. Yeah.
All right. My next one, I have no clue at what I'm looking at, so Danny, you're going to have to help me out.
Okay. That's a nice one.
Crobat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a huge Pokemon card.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they made them that big. So
They're specialty cards.
okay.
Usually if you buy like a multi-pack, sometimes they'll put a big one like that as a centerpiece with the packs down below it.
Did you ever see the old game show Card Sharks? That's what that reminded me of.
There you go.
Fire!
Fire, right?
Fire!
Yeah. All right, Jeremy.
All right, next up, I got a Iron Man Pocket Pop. And it's all of its glory, exclusive, Target exclusive. I actually think that's really cool. I don't think I'd ever open that plastic.
No.
I got two of those actually in my last one from him. Yeah.
Yep, those are from the Poppin T lines.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
So,
Sure. Yep.
so there's a hanger that would go up through that plastic hole that would fold over, and they came with the yeah.
That makes sense. That's cool.
No, that's how I found out that there was just pops, like pocket pops that weren't keychains, and some of them are keychains. Because not all of them are keychains.
Oh,
Really?
I didn't realize that. I thought they were all keychains.
Nope.
I didn't know that either.
That is not a keychain.
Yep.
That's cool.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Ryan asks, do we ship to the UK? I don't know about. I think Templar Pops does. He has shipped them overseas before. Personally, I do not. I don't know about the other guys.
I would price it out and see what it would cost, but I probably would. Just depends on, what it costs. But sometimes I'll split the difference in shipping costs. So,
All right. I have one item left.
okay, I got a bunch.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay,
We'll put you back on main screen.
this next thing I can tell you right now, unless one of you want to fight for it, I know is going to go to Geeky Mama Bear. I'm going to send this to her because she's the biggest fan of this that I know.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Oh my gosh.
13th Doctor.
Sonic
Sonic
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver, light and sound effects.
If Caleb was here, he'd be pouncing on the computer right now for that thing. Yeah.
It's so fun. I was just talking to her today about Doctor Who because she had mentioned it, and I said, "Oh man, yeah."
That's pretty cool. It doesn't seem to be doing any. Oh, I got to remove. There's a tag you got to remove. Okay, so that's that. All right. So legitimately, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more things.
Holy cow. Yeah.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. I'm going to dig down here. I found a comic book. Maybe I didn't find a comic book. What is all of this? Okay, now this is awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's an art print with all the horror lines. That's fantastic.
Well, that's all of the Conjuring.
Yep.
Right? That's the Nun and
Annabelle and
Annabelle, and it's got the little. Yeah.
that's cool.
Nice.
So that's an art print. You all have to help me with this one. I have no idea. Anyone?
I've seen somebody else pull that before, but I can't remember what it is.
Gosh, that wasn't that TV show, right? Where no.
Ted Bundy. No, I don't know.
I have no idea. It's number 456 out of 500, though.
Everybody, I just dropped a link to Nadia's channel. Make sure you go over there. If you haven't subbed already, watch that video. #soda. Jeremy's going to do a giveaway in a little bit for that.
Okay. Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Glad you know that. Rob, I'm saving the best one for last.
Sweet.
I think you might not think so. I think you will, though. This is cool.
Ooh.
The art of Alfred Manzano. Okay, there you go. From the Zobi box. 352 out of 450. Okay, 2 last things. One is an autographed Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Sweet.
That's incredible.
That's sweet.
Yes.
And then the last thing is my favorite. Boom, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Wow. Yeah.
Sweet.
That's it. That is it. Man, I got a ton of stuff.
Yes,
This is
yes, it
crazy.
is.
Yeah. Love the Bill and Ted's.
The prints themselves are worth the price of the box.
Yes.
Yeah, I get 6 prints alone. So, and some are autographed, and some of them are all limited run, but a couple of them are autographed.
So my last item here is an autograph. It's Renoli Santiago. He was in Hackers, Con Air, Dangerous Minds, and he signed a floppy disk.
Sweet.
Hackers.
That's from Hackers, definitely.
Hackers.
Yeah.
100% hackers.
There's a certificate of authenticity. So
That's cool.
different, yeah.
Yeah, that's a movie that did not age well, but it's still enjoyable.
No.
Pretty cool.
Anybody got a computer you could check that thing on?
I have Russian secrets or something on it. So,
Man,
Got the
those
entire
are-
soundtrack in 8-bit.
I got $30 worth of pins.
oh yeah,
Guaranteed.
exactly. That's one good thing, guys. You can't lose with a Templar Pops anything box.
So the way I found the loot box was, Charles, you had done the interview with Jeremy on your channel, and I won a $50 giveaway box that he had done for that. And I hate getting something without purchasing something from someone doing that. Like, if you're going to send me, like, and you have a business doing that, then I want to support that business as well, because I appreciate you sending me. So I went, and he only had like 1 or 2 boxes up, and they were all like really high value boxes and just above budget what I usually spend. But then he had the loot box, and it was like $25, and it just said a mix of everything. And I was like, this sounds really cool. And I bought it, and I opened that first one, and I think I went running to you, and I was like, dude, oh my God, all this stuff in here, the prints, the pictures, the pins, the hats, the pops. Like, It was fantastic.
Good evening, Funko Brothers.
Whenever he does a loot box, I'm all over it.
Yeah, they sell out. They usually sell out pretty quick. So.
I mean, I checked on eBay. The backpack sells anywhere between like $15 to $20 on the regular. So I'll say 18. Go in the middle. 18 there. 33 for the Mandalorian pop, and this is priceless to me. But even if you did this at what, $20 for an autograph print from the voice actor, you're talking $75-$80 worth of stuff in a $35 box.
Yeah.
Shipped.
Yes, shipped.
If it was just the Mandalorian pop, it would still be over the value of the box minus shipping.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I 100%. If you guys ever see the loot boxes go up for sale, definitely grab yourself one.
Yeah, for sure.
And I have a buddy that's very big into the prints. He goes to all the Comic-Cons. He buys the picture. He gets them to autograph it, like whatever celebrities are there. And he had them all up on his wall. And I just thought, my God, why so many? Like, how do you? I couldn't get into that. Then I started getting them in the box. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, this. And I didn't even go get them. Like, they gave them to me. So yeah, it's completely changed my outlook on these prints. So I keep going to Walmart. They have a 3-pack of frames for like $10, I think, for like 8x10 frames. They fit in there beautifully. And I have this long, awkward hallway right outside the room here. And I just been putting those up. I've had some old horror pictures I had in my old bedroom/office. Some artwork that people have drawn for us. Danny's daughter drew Paige a picture of Stitch. We have that in a frame. We have artwork from John and Casey. They sent us some stuff that they drew for us. And I said to Paige, I said, it's amazing, like to get, like, and I hate using the word, but it's like the fan art kind of stuff like that sent to us from people that take their time to do that. It's something that we never would have imagined would have come out of doing a channel like this. So it's really like amazing to, like, they'll be up there, and those are things that we'll have until long past, us being here on this earth, because they're just. It's just such amazing stuff. So
Very cool.
Exactly. Like any letter I get, I keep extra stickers. I put them in a box.
Yeah, I've got a drawer full of cards and stickers, and I mean, if it was sent, like it's in here. I can't part with it. I keep the letters from mystery boxes that you guys write. And, I'm gonna put it all in an album. I want to put it all in an album because when there comes a day, or if there comes a day when I'm no longer doing a YouTube channel and just collecting or whatever, I want to. These are the memories that I don't want to let go of. Like, these are the things that I want to say. Like, for a couple years of my life, I was part of something that was just so much fun and so amazing. I met so many amazing people, and here it is. And pass it down to like the kids as they get older and be like, this, like we took something and made it something out of nothing, literally. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get emotional. So yeah, I keep everything too.
We had 2 rants from Rob, an emotional moment. We're good.
By the way, this is the picture that Danny's daughter drew for Paige. If you can see that. She sent a box to Danny and had a shirt and a cup in there for his daughter, and then he drew a picture and sent it back, and then Paige cried and I cried and everybody cried.
I think we just got the Rob bingo.
Good night, guys. Good evening. We had
nice.
The 4 seasons of Rob.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I put it all out there. I mean, come on.
It's good to do that. It's bad to do that, but whatever.
It's bad when people abuse it and take advantage of it and use it for their own selfish and nasty purposes. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but all right, guys, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. Those boxes were tons of fun. So
yes,
we're gonna have to find another box we can all do again. So
you want to draw the winner real quick?
Yeah, I see. She's
up
to 85 subs right now.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Okay.
Awesome.
I gotta see if I can actually do this right. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yes,
sir.
Right. Yes. Okay. We have 12 comments with #soda on that video. All right. Let's see who we got. Ryan Milky wins it. Look at that.
Well, there it is. We'll have to figure out what the shipping cost is going to be on that, and I will reach out to you and let you know whether or not we can work something out, or I will Venmo you or something the adequate value of this. That'd be the other way around it. You get to pick which soda, but if the shipping is outrageous and you don't want to join in on that, or if it's too much, then I will send you the cash equivalent in some fashion. So these are the sodas you have to choose from. We've got El Furioso.
Ooh.
We've got Vampire Jack. We got a Leatherface. We got a Flash. We've got a Quisp. We've got an Egon. We've got an Iron Man. Or we've got a Jack Torrance. So that's what we've got. And you let me know. And again, I'll reach out to you. Reach out to me on Instagram at Let's Start a Pop Collection. Let me know which soda you like, and then also I'll look into the details of shipping. And if it's going to cost $100 to ship it over there, then we'll work something else out.
Yes. Yeah. Congratulations. So,
good stuff.
And congratulations, Nadia, on the channel. I hope you'll hit 100 before you know it. So just keep up the good work. I think we chatted with you last week about that. Just keep your head up, keep plugging away.
Yeah.
It'll come natural. Just keep going. So
I look forward to hearing from you, Ryan.
All right.
Yep, Nadia, congrats on the channel. I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been in this community as long as I have, if not longer. I'm glad to see that you made that step, and you're doing great. So, let's go around. What's going on in your channels and life, or whatever? Jeremy, you want to go first?
All right. Well, today was Box Battle Tuesday, and so we posted our Box Battle Tuesday. We brought back the punishments. So be sure to check that out. Thursday, we're going to open a $150 mystery box from J Navo Toys. And then Sunday, we're doing our live stream again. And then on Monday, we had a company reach out to us and offer to send us next Tuesday, a company reached out to us and asked if they could send us 2 boxes to battle and show off and talk about something they're rolling out. So I won't give you any spoilers yet on that, but I was super excited to get that message, and we'll be showcasing them next Tuesday with another punishment. So
Cool. Well, your punishment from today's video looked very painful. And
who knew?
Glad it wasn't me.
I didn't really think it was going to be that bad. It was pretty bad.
As soon as I get off here, I'm going to have to watch that one for sure, and Danny's. So. And, all right, Danny, how about you?
Dropped a video today, first one in a couple of weeks. Finally had some time to get some stuff recorded. Funko drop and the $11 mystery box from you. I've got a couple more videos scheduled for Thursday and then Tuesday. And like I got an email, I got a couple more packages coming. So
Good
stuff.
Today is one of the first days I haven't gotten a package in the mail. It's kind of weird.
you ever have those days, Rob?
Yeah, you know what? Today, actually, because I checked and it said 2 packages arriving by 8 o'clock, and it's well past 8 o'clock, and there's no packages. So I'm sure they're late. They're going to be late. So we're back to that.
The mailman opened them up. He's going through them right now.
My mailwoman collects Funkos, so I mean.
Mine thinks I'm weird because he actually saw it in the garage the other day and stepped in here, and he's like, "Oh my." He's like, "Is this what I deliver here?" I said, "Yeah."
That's funny. So we are having. I got a story along those lines. So we are having some windows replaced. So we called Anderson to come out and sit down with us and talk about some windows and stuff. And he came in and he sat at our dining room table. And right next to my front door are all the packages that I've gotten over like the last week and a half. And it's like 13, 14 high. And there's 3 boxes that say Funko. So he's sitting there and he's getting set up and he's looking. He's going Funko. Why do I know that? I'm like, Funko Pops. They're like little vinyl collectible figures. They like movies and TV shows and stuff. And he goes, I think I know. He goes, what do you sell them? And I'm like, no, I more so collect. Like those are incoming boxes of stuff that I've purchased from like mystery box sales and Funko sites and retail stores. And he's like, yeah, I think I know what they are. I'm like, follow me. So I open the door, and as soon as you open the door, they're just like boom right in your face. And he goes, "Oh yeah, no, that's what I thought they were. That's what." He goes, "Yeah, I have a friend who collects these, and I can never think of what they're called." He goes, "Is it okay if I take a picture of your room and send to him? Because I had never seen this many in one place." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, go ahead." I'm like, so I gave him the channel name. So I don't know, they might even be watching now. I don't know. Gave him the channel name instantly because he's like, "I gotta give this to my friend. He'd love this, man." So I was like, "Yeah, dude, more people in the area that I can connect with locally. I would love to get up and running like a little like show, like a Funko show, like a buy, sell, trade, swap kind of thing in the area, because I know there's a bunch of collectors in this area because I talk to them, but I only ever see one show and that's it. Like it comes up once a year, like or once every like season, and that's it. So I would love to do my own, like a Hoosier Pop show. But yeah, that was my window guy thinks I'm nuts. Also, I think he tried to sell me the most expensive windows because he saw what kind of money we spend on this. So clearly, we want to protect them with good windows. Hey.
I had the experience when the guy came to install our new dryer. It's right off of this room right here, and they brought it in, and the first guy just walked around the corner and like literally stopped and stood high, and kind of eyes got real big, and he went, "Okay." He was like, "I don't even want to talk about it. Like that's weird."
It's the worst when they're like, "Oh, those are your kids." No.
Yeah, it's very hard to explain to people like that come over. It's like, oh yeah. So like even when we were moving in, Paige's mom, her grandmom, they helped us like unload some stuff and carry some stuff over. And you know, I said, oh yeah, these boxes are Funko Pops. You know, we'll have them up on the wall. And they're like, oh okay. But then they came over a few months later once we actually had it all up, and I don't think they understood in the cases that we had them packed versus on the wall. You can see the insanity. I mean, the collection much better.
I mean, collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
You got any videos coming out this week, Rob?
Yeah. I have one film that should be hopefully coming up tomorrow. I have to finish editing it. And I have another one that I want to drop later in this week. So I don't know if anybody is familiar with Mikey Vintage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I've since I started, he was one of the first guys I talked to, one of the first mystery boxes I bought, him and Gilbert over at Danester. And you know, I would pick their brains in the beginning, and me and Mikey just would talk every day. And then he kind of like fell off of the radar for a while. And I, you know, would reach out to him every once in a while, make sure he's doing well and see if all was good. And then he popped back up and he started collecting again and started rebuilding his collection and doing some more openings. And then he disappeared again. It's kind of just went black, literally profile picture, everything gone. So again, I reached out to him like, hey man, everything good? And he's like, yeah, just, you know, pulling back from it for a while, this and that. So, you know, reach out every once in a while. And then about 2 weeks ago, I just reached out to see how he was. And he's like, yeah, he's like, hey, by the way, send me your address. I want to send you some stickers and stuff that I have here. And I was like, oh yeah, man, absolutely. Love it. You know? And then yesterday, a giant box showed up from Mikey, and I messaged him. I'm like, look, I haven't opened the box yet. I'm like, I have no idea what you sent me. I'm like, but I'm going to tell you from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate it so much, and everything that you've done for us since we started this, like your wisdom and your personality and just your heart in this whole thing, like always encouraging us and reaching out and, you know, like, hey, nice video tonight, you know, nice this, nice that. The first mystery box run, he just gave me so much input because he had done a bunch of mystery box runs. So he's like, yeah, well, I told you I was sending you some stickers, wink, wink. So there it is, and you know, enjoy. So I'm dying to open that box, but I don't know if it's going to be an emotional opening because I don't know what it is, and I feel like just knowing that he did something like that out of the blue, totally unexpected, like it's already got me here. You got the bingo card, but so I want to get that opened and I want to get that up, because I'm just blown away by that, and it's those random things that happen in this community that just make it fantastic. So
it's going to be emotional because Mikey is generally one of the kindest, awesomest guys I've ever met through any of this stuff. Yeah. And I didn't meet him until he came back after his first little break. So I wasn't fortunate enough to have known him that in the beginning. But man, what a solid guy.
Yeah, I've gone back and watched his old videos from when he first would do videos and stuff. And then, you know, I caught it at the tail end, I think, when he was selling off his collection, I think, and doing mystery boxes. And, you know, we bought 2 mystery boxes off of him and you know, just the stuff that we pulled out of it. Like, it's what actually got me into collecting the WWE line as much as I do now, because we pulled an OG Roddy Piper and an OG Undertaker. And that Undertaker has just skyrocketed in price. And I mean, it's like they were just some of the best boxes that I had ever gotten from like a YouTuber and not a company that's selling boxes. So I'm just blown away, and I cannot wait to open them, but I'm afraid to open them because I just feel it's going to be a well of emotions. So that's coming up. That should be fun.
Absolutely, can't wait to see it for real.
That for sure, yeah. So, well, thank you guys for coming out tonight.
What about you, Charles? What do you got coming up? You can't get out of it that easy.
I got a video tomorrow with your box in it.
All right.
I don't know if you heard, but the other day you said something about candy kisses in your box, and it's in the garage. So I opened the box up to get those out of there because I'm like, that's gonna melt. So I kind of peeked at what was in there, just to get the candy out. So super box, loved them both. So yeah. And then I've got some sodas to open. I've got some sodas to send you guys too. So be looking for a box coming to you, all three of you. So.
Yeah, I've got a stack over here with each of your names on it too. But I still have stuff I want to add to it. Like I'm not done yet. So you get them when you get them. So get off my
I'm going
back.
to send you some stickers.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and I've been saying to Paige, because Jeremy, I have her like working on something for you, and I'm like, gotta get it done, man. I want to get this box out. But we're working through wedding stuff, and she's working on things for other people that she's committed to stuff. So we're trying to get to it. But I've like in the meantime, like I had an idea for something, and then now I'm like I have 25 ideas. So I'm like, you got to get to this before I give you 50 different things that I need you to do. And like, I keep beating myself up over like, which one do I think is more clever? Which one do I like more? So, hey.
No, don't rush anything. It's all good, man. It's all good. We're all out here for each other. I do. I have a pile here that says Danny. I got some over here that say Rob, and I got some over here that say Charles. So. And there's more for other people too. So.
I've got Danny's box that I have to send him. It's got his from his Patreon, but then I have other things that as I keep going out, like I know things are coming out, and I'm like, I want to grab one of those. I want to get. So I'm like, it's here. It's started as one, and it's coming. Oh. And I'm excited. I have another Poppin Missouri mug coming. I bought Paige one, but she doesn't know it yet.
Now she does.
Nah. She's watching The Bachelor or something. Try to find a backup option.
Next week we'll have bingo cards for Rob. So I'm gonna work on those all week long. So
great idea.
Did he rant? Yes. Did Paige bring him ice cream? Check.
Other than just a couple videos, this is my third time. I do have a Whatnot auction Saturday night at 7:30 Central. There's already like 35 things over there listed. I'm pretty excited about it. I hope it goes well. I'm really nervous. I don't know why, but I am. So spread the word if anybody can. So
you've got good practice with all the claim sales that we've done and the Instagram and YouTube claim sales that you've run. You will be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all kidding aside, congratulations on that, by the way, because that's a huge step, and I think that's a big channel support boost because now you can really start putting some money back into it. That
and that's my goal is to have it self-sufficient. I don't want to have to put money into it. I want it to pay for itself, and I think this is one way to. I mean, the claim sales help, but I think this is. A lot better too. So, and the stuff will be seen by a lot more people, and that's more of what I'm about. And you guys know that I'm not about the pure profit on it. I just want to see this pop go to someone who wants it, at a good deal. I don't want to,
And like I said, if a pallet of pops and sodas should appear on your front door that says for Whatnot only, don't ask questions.
No problem.
Put it with me.
Yes. Good night, James. Good night. Nadia, good evening. Yes.
Nadia, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. Instagram is your address, if you don't mind. I'd love to be able to send you something. I know you're into the sodas and you kind of can't get them up there, so we'll work something out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, guys, thank you everyone who came out. We're just four guys that love Funko Pops, four guys that love this community. I know I do. I know most of these guys do. All of us. If anybody ever wants to jump on with us, let us know. We're more than open. Myself and I think Jeremy has the package where we can have up to 10 people. I have upgraded. Yeah. Well, after like 4 lives, I would get that, hey, you're getting close to your free hour mark. So it's only like $20 a month or something. So it's a tax write-off. for whatnot.
You can put your little, now that you got it, you can put your little logo right up here.
Yeah, I've got to still work on all that stuff. So, but yeah, I want to thank everyone who came out tonight. Jeremy, Rob, and Danny. I'm sorry that Charlie couldn't be here. We miss you, buddy. We know you're busy. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, whenever you can jump on, please do. So.
Yep.
And I hope his photography is going good. From what I've seen, it's excellent. So excellent. So yeah, Ryan, anytime. We're on every Tuesday night, so either on my channel, anybody's channel, So
yeah,
we're gonna be on Danny's channel next week. So
we'll see.
Okay. Charlie, should we talk a little bit about what we were talking about earlier today in the four-way chat?
We can, because I think we're going to try to have them on next week, right?
Yeah, if we can, yeah.
Possible. Yeah, we might as well. Go ahead.
Okay. So, obviously, about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I don't know, time flies. Charlie and I did a box battle with Martin Pops boxes, and Martin Brett was in there, and Jeremy from Templar Pops popped in for a while, and said that, hey, I'd like to get in on that too. So we said, okay. So Templar and Martin Pops started talking to each other, which now we're all in trouble. So we're working out something where they're going to do a consecutive box run together. Each one's going to do a box run. Same price boxes. I think 2 pops per box, probably about the $35 range, $35, $40 range. And me and Charles are going to buy one from each. And then if anybody else wants to get into that battle too, they can also buy a box from each. And then we're going to do another Martin Pops / Templar Pops box battle, me versus Charlie. And then if anybody else wants to buy those boxes, versus them as well. Not to do a Martin Pops versus a Templar Pops, who's the better box seller. It's who got the better box value-wise and pop-wise that we enjoy. But we just thought it'd be fun to have 2 companies that are doing the same thing, that are friendly, working together, and just to me, that's what we're trying to get in this community. Everybody on the same page. We're all here for the same reason, right? Yeah. So I think we want to promote that and show some unity between that, and I think it'll just be a lot of fun. And both of those guys have absolute fire in their mystery boxes, and I couldn't be more stoked to be able to be part of that. So.
Yeah,
try to get both of them on with us next week. It may be an issue with Jeremy because he does the Book Bar Bros show. So we'll have to figure this out. So but stay tuned. There's a lot more information coming. We're looking to do it like mid-July. So that's a month away. I mean, that's plenty of time. There's still a lot of logistics to figure out. So, but it's looking pretty promising. Like Jeremy or Rob said, what we're here for. We're just trying to bridge that gap between the companies, between the collectors, between the YouTube channels, and I think that's a great way to do it. So there's a handful of companies that actually interact with the community, where the other ones just have their hand out, and they could care less who buys their box. And I honestly don't really like dealing with those. So I do, but I don't like it. Well, we all do.
Yeah.
And if anybody hasn't heard, I broke down and finally bought 2 Mystery Girl boxes. I know, I've been ranting, but then they put a Captain Spaulding in the list, and I said, you know what? I've been wanting to buy 2 just to say I bought them, and I still don't like them, and I didn't want to buy it when I didn't see anything. Yeah, with the big, pretty box. Yeah. Do you have a Captain Spaulding in there? Because if not, I'm not interested.
Yeah, not interested.
What is that?
Not Captain Spaulding.
Oh, Barry Sanders from the Detroit Lions.
All right.
Why couldn't it be Walter Payton?
Not a terrible pop. But yeah, I've been waiting for them to have something in the Grail list that actually interested me. I saw the Captain Spaulding, and I said, all right, I'm going to do it. So I got 2 boxes coming. I did an Instagram Live. My prediction is I'm going to pull a total of $26 PPG. One's going to be an anime pop. One's going to be a common pop that I can go to Walmart and buy. I have very low expectations for this, so which I feel is better because I don't want to go in it with high expectations. I'm going in with very low expectations. So it'll be very easy to, prove me wrong. Just give me 2 good boxes. And I didn't say anything about buying them until after I got the notice that they shipped because I wanted to make sure in my own head it was fair.
That's how I go into life, very low expectations.
Yeah.
Set the bar low. If I knew Captain Spaulding was in there, I might have bought. He's definitely one of my top grails.
Right. And I mean, I went through all the disclaimers and I read everything when I was buying it because I've already seen it, but I wanted to go through it and be honest and fair. Like I used to be a reporter, so I want to do it in the most honest and fair way that I feel comfortable doing it. And I just love that the disclaimer basically says if you buy like 1 box, chances are you're going to get crap, is what it says in so many words. So, I mean, there's 1,750 boxes. So to get one of those growls, I mean, I have to spend, buy 200 boxes basically is what they're telling me. So, it is what it is, but we'll see. We'll see. But this way I can justify saying I've got the boxes. They're still crap. I don't like them. I'm just not a fan. To each their own.
You got to try everything once, live, laugh, Funko.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No.
You actually don't have to try everything.
No. You can let somebody else burn their fingers and learn from their mistakes.
And I don't mean it in a hateful, negative way. If I went to a restaurant and tried the food and I didn't like the food, I would warn people like I don't like the food. I would not go there. That's my word of mouth recommendation. Is what I've seen. But I haven't tried it myself. Now I'm going to try it. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong.
Take my word with a grain of salt. So
I think after the whole thing with the YouTube channel and all, I think after that whole deal happened, both sides presented their cases. Mystery Grail actually changed some things about how they. I mean, I thought it was handled incredibly well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now you flat out know what your potential is and that it's low, but it's worth a shot, and people that want to spend their money on it should. I also, have nothing bad to say about $7 a pop. So I personally won't buy their boxes because I'm not in it for the gamble like that. I don't want to spend $20 and get a $5 pop. I don't know. But if you pull Captain Spaulding, I'm going to be like, dude, right?
Look, it'd be great if I did, because then I could shove that whole box down my throat and everybody can just feed it to me in little pieces, and I'll be okay with that. Like,
right.
I'll eat it. But yeah, no, it's just I'm limited budget for when I spend stuff. So if I'm buying mystery boxes, I'm looking for certain things in those mystery boxes, and that's the mystery boxes I buy. One of it is that I'm going to get something very similar to what I've spent back in value, not for resale value, because I'm not reselling it, but I don't want to give you $30 to get a $5 pop that I can just go to Walmart and buy for $5 on clearance. Like that to me is not fun. That's not a gamble. That's you making money off of me blindly because I'm just I don't know.
Right.
I can't say anything bad about $7 a pop. They are the official pop protector of Poppin, Missouri. So,
yeah, no, totally different companies as far as that.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, I just got a box of protectors in yesterday, just in time to open these videos. I'm like, great.
Back before we went to Arkansas, I bought 200, and I've still got plenty left. So, and I love them. They're the tops I don't like all that much, but if you bend them enough, they'll finally sit flat.
Yeah,
but it takes a little bit of bending. So,
I like.
This is a question I have, and I'm sorry to make this go a little bit longer, but especially with like the hard stacks, I see people like talking about this hard stack, that hard stack, this is the best hard stack, but then I hear like them explaining why they think it is. And like I've seen, like, yeah, you can smash this thing with a hammer, or you can stand on this, or you could if I stab this with a knife, the knife would break. is this stuff really happening to Funko Pops? Do we really need that much protection? Like, is there much of a difference between the pop protectors that, you know, Funko is putting out for whatever versus these steel cage Funko Pop protectors from like a 7BAP or somebody else that puts them out? Like, are those overkill? Are they selling because people are like out there like, this is the best one on the market, get it, when really it's really not much different than the other one? Like, as someone who doesn't have a lot of protectors and needs to buy more, I buy them off of the Ecotechs off of eBay because I get like 30 for $20. So it's cheap. I put them in there. They're protected. There's plastic around it. You know, I'm not standing on them. I'm not throwing them under cars and being like, oh, thank God I had them in that protector. I just don't want them to get wet and dirty. So, like, is it necessary?
If I drop a pop in a flimsier protector, a thinner protector on its corner on the ground, even in a soft protector, it will damage the pop. But it does not, from my experience, in a $7 pop. But that's just the thickness. Right. So there's other companies that make the same thickness. Right. Shumi, Loot Locks, all those other guys are making the same.
Vinyl, yeah, they're all the same.
I mean, all of them. Even I think some of them contract with $7 a pop to get their logo on the top, and it's still the same protected one. But there makes some difference. Now, in a pop stack, I like the new pop stacks that they have. That the bottom is solid; it's part of the stack, and then you pull the top off. But for me, like, I've had one of those armors, and it's awesome. It's super cool. Is it necessary? I don't know. My highest pop is $120. Like, if it fell from the top shelf in a regular pop stack, it would be fine. It'd be fine. I'm not running it over with my truck. I'm not trying to cut a tomato after I saw through the, it's not a set against. I don't.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's my. I see so much like dispute and I mean I know some people are paid by the companies that they're selling. There's 1 or 2 channels that
sure.
are definitely like a paid sponsor for that, and then always pushes them. But like I have 1,200 pops. I'm not going to get 1,200 pops in protectors because I can't. I'd have to sell a child or a car to do that. But
really need 3 kids though. I mean,
a couple I would sell. But I want, like, the ones that I buy. I mean, I don't know. Do I have one here? Like, these are the Ecotech ones that I have on here, and I think this is the one. Maybe not, because this one doesn't have the flap. I don't know, but like I'm looking at this one, and this one's the Pop Shield, and like I feel like there's not a difference between them.
It's probably the same manufacturer making them for all of them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel.
Different dye on top. That's the only difference.
Yeah. I mean,
the only reason I have 2 pop armors, and the only reason is I traded my points in for Mr. Grail and got
them. Absolutely. And look,
that's the only reason I have them.
I mean, I got Nicky 6 out of Mr. Box. Yeah, I got Nicky 6 sitting back here for $100 some odd. So yeah, I would put him in an expensive. But I mean, he's in a hard stack, so like I feel he's safe. Like
pretty secure. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your Mega Grail collection right there. Huh. I don't know. I see so many people pushing so many different pop protectors, and it's like, this is the best. This is the best. This is the best. And I mean, I'm budgetary, so like I'm 30 for $20, and I haven't had any issues with them. I haven't had anything smashed or broken or destroyed. I'm more so, like I said, for dust, fingerprints, and like water condensation. Someone spills something in here, I want to know it's protected and it's not going to get ruined. So I'm overwhelmed by it. I don't know if other people get overwhelmed by it that aren't as involved as us, and they're coming into it saying like, hey, I need pop protectors. And, I was going to buy these at Walmart from Funko, but someone said they're garbage. Don't buy them. So I have to go and spend, $3 per protector versus, $5 for $10. Like, is it necessary, or is it just, I don't know, like a luxury thing?
Yeah, I know when I started, I was like, I'm putting every pop that I own in a protector. And then it quickly was like, wait, how much are these? Like, wait, I got to buy, nope, I'm out. So I've got the ones, and I'll keep an eye on my collection as it dips and dives and whatever. And I've changed some from this no longer needs it, and that one does. So I've taken them from some and put them on others. But yeah, I'm not putting all of them in protectors anymore.
I think I need to spend $800 on protectors to put everything that I have in protectors. Yeah. And that's at like I said, the low ecotech 30 for $20. I mean, if I multiplied it out by what I have, that's ridiculous. That's a whole other collection.
Yeah.
I think I bought those 200. I think it was 110.
Okay.
That's a wholesale price. So.
Yeah. So that's like what, like 50 cents, 60 cents.
55.
Yeah.
50 something cents a piece. Yeah.
Right. Like in my head, if it's over like $25, then I would like to have it in a soft protector. If it's over like $75, I'd like to have it in a hard protector. That's the imaginary numbers that work in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I've opened one or two crappy art series pops to use the hard stacks out of that because the pop's worth $12. There's no reason to have it sitting in a hard stack.
I just broke one of my Batman ones today, actually.
Yeah, I don't have an art series pop in a stack at all. Even the Star Wars ones, I took them all out. Well, I think I have one or two maybe that are still, but I took them all out and used the hard stacks for things that were actually valuable enough to put in a hard stack.
Right. Now, again, resale, but do you think people don't want to do that because they think resale value is going to be affected because it's not in the original hard stack with the original shrink wrap around it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it still be in the pop protect or in the stack, but without the shrink wrap, and it's sell for less. I'm like, why? I mean, I have no idea. But
there was one of them sold the other day, and it was not shrink wrap, but in the hard stack, and it sold for half price. I didn't get it.
It's funny how people collect. I think it goes back to our discussion last week about stickers and stuff like that. Like, some people are collecting for certain things, and I just think that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Well, my collection is small enough that I do have all of them in protectors, but I'm not planning on having a collection like you guys do either. So
nobody planned on it.
I didn't plan on it a year ago either. Yeah.
I've got one hard stack that I went out and bought Funko branded just because I had that Vaporeon that shot up in value so quick. I'm like, yeah, I got dog tends to knock things over. I just want to be a little careful with it. But yeah, then the art series ones, the Mickeys, I got them set to the side. I don't even look at them. So it's still in their originals. I just kind of forget that they're over there.
Do you think the art series pops would sell less if they were not in the hard stack and the wrap? Like, do you think people would be less interested in them if they just were on the shelf in a purple box, no hard stack, no wrap? Me personally, I feel like people buy them or are more interested in them because they're packaged fancier. Like, oh, it's in a hard stack and it's got wrap around it. No other pops come like that. These are going to be, and I feel like people suck those things right up, not because they like them, but because they're wrapped up in a hard stack.
Yeah, I definitely think there's truth to that. But I also think if they lost the hard stack and then did the art series on the outside of the box too, so the entire pop was art series from box to figure, I think they'd sell. And they've picked really good lines for the most part to choose to do it. People didn't buy them because they were art series, the Star Wars line because they were art series. They bought them because they were Star Wars. If you're a Mickey collector, you're collecting them because I bought all 4 Batman because I'm a Batman collector. So I wouldn't have cared if they came in a stack or a pop in a bag like Hot Topic.
The new Mickey ones at Walmart, the Walmart exclusive ones, I think they're Walmart exclusive. They have Walmart stickers on them. They're actually really nice. The red one and the gray one are especially. We just bought all 5 of the new ones, and which, I mean, there's $100 right there, but they're done much better than the 2 other Mickey ones that were released, that weird purple green one and the one before it. So I don't know. I think the design on these are a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of the art series ones, but yeah. I feel like we buy them more so. We do collect Disney, like Paige has Disney. but I feel like we buy them more so because of the additional packaging and stuff than if it was just there. And I don't know, but I mean, you're paying for it because they're $19 a piece.
You're buying an $11 pop and an $8 hard stack.
100%. There's no difference there. So I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off as usual on a side tangent. Just I watch all these videos about protectors, and I'm always like watching them going like, do you really need that though, dude? Come on, who's gonna put a knife into your Funko Pop? Like, who's coming over your house? Like, where's your favorite pop?
Oh, I got bingo now. He brought out the knife.
No, you missed the last piece. I got to blacklight something.
Oh.
If I don't see her like a 5-year-old, like, did you see the face? Oh.
Neighbor standing outside looking in your window. All he sees is a flashlight going around.
Just so you know, he's very cool under blacklight. The orange on his shirt. I'm just saying, the mini Seinfelds.
Good to know.
Even the cutting board lights up. Come on, guys.
I'm good. I don't need that one. I don't have room for it, for one. No.
I want the friends set. I want the girls, the hallway, the guy's apartment, and then the coffee shop. You do that for me. Not you personally, because I know you're not making them. I mean, you're on Whatnot now, so you have more pull than I ever have.
Who are you again?
I'm telling you, next week it's just going to be me here.
We can make that happen. No. Guys, thank you again. We always have fun here, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Thank you, everybody who came out tonight. James, I know you're still in here. Nadia, Frog Prince, Nancy.
Hey, Clara. How you doing?
And there's Clara, too. Hello, Clara.
We're wrapping up.
Wrapping it up.
Wrapping it.
Funko Brothers, welcome back.
Who's your pop bingo? Because I pulled out the black light and the knife.
I'm gonna make a paper up for next week, guys.
Who's your pop bingo? Because pretty much every Tuesday I have a rant. I get emotional. I have the knife. I pull out a black light pop. You bring me ice cream or some other random snack.
I didn't bring you a random snack.
Oh, not tonight.
Well, that's why we got the bingo and not the blackout.
Yes, it is, Nancy, for sure. It's bedtime. So, guys, like I said, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you, everyone who came. Be sure to check out all of our channels. Let's Start a Pop Collection, Below Average Gaming Dad, Who's Your Pop. Check them all out if you haven't already.
Don't forget, Nadia's got her channel.
Nadia, yep, Nancy and Cisco, check their channel out. Silverhaired Wolf has a channel, yes. It is now 4 a.m. in Scotland, guys. So congratulations.
Thanks for being with us.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, and congratulations on the win, for sure. So,
Nancy said hi, Paige. Hi, Nancy. Paige says hi.
Nice.
Till next week, guys. We'll get figured out what we're going to talk about next week. If anybody has any ideas, Instagram one of us. Let us know. We're always open to suggestions for sure. So, guys, that's all I got.
Till next time.
Good night.
See you guys later.
See you in the next one.
Yes, for sure. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.